Yo, what's going on? So, I want to tell you something. I don't care about the American barber industry, right? At all. I care about the barbers, and that's the difference. Like, you always hear this nonsense talk from everyone about I want to push innovation for the industry. I don't give a fuck about innovation. In fact, it's become such a corny buzzword that it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, then people are trying to hold on so bad to it. Oh, we're doing something different. We're doing this that's never been made before. We're doing this. I'm focusing on the people. What they want. These people want solutions to the problems that they're facing with the day to day. They don't want something new or some corny invention that you think is cool or you think is it might be innovative. It might impress 15 people on your Instagram feed. You think that's cool, but no, you don't understand how it works. Like, it's all a front. It's all a front. All of it's a front. The barber shows are a front. The barber supply stores are a front. Like, let me explain that. You all seem to get this all mixed up with me. Like, I never say that. How do I word this? So, when I say the barber supply stores are a front, let me just explain what I mean. So, when a big company releases a new clipper, right? A big company with distribution, and I'll give a good example of who I mean after this and how you can fast track your brand and how you've been fooled before by this. So when a big company gets distribution, right, like Barbers, for example, when they make a clipper, they could make anything. They could make, this is a piece of shit, like a general piece of shit. That piece of shit will be in every barber supply and every distributor across America immediately before you have even bought one. So before anyone knows it's good, it will already be in the shop, which is completely opposite to like my business model, for example, where I will release a product, it will sell a lot, people will be raving about it, and then barber suppliers are like, hey, we want to distribute that. And then I'll be like, where were you at the start? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're already here. And they'll come to me and they'll say, I want to distribute that, but your prices, blah, 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 blah. You do too many discounts, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, where were you at the start, bruv? Where was you all at the start? You guys are... So what I mean is, like, so you're going to get every Babyliss clipper in every thingy just based off the connections and the things that they have. So when you see it in stores, it doesn't mean it's popular. They just do automatic buys. Some people have different relationships and stuff like that. The way you see actually what the streets are fucking with is in the barbershops themselves and in the Facebook comments. And you get the honest opinion. When a clip is released, you'll get after like, I'd say 5 months or something like that, then you'll get you'll start getting the honest opinions in the comments of what it really is. But let me tell you a good example, right? So you know Babyliss, right? You know the owner of Stylecraft, Ken Russo. He used to be the president or the vice president of Babyliss. Like, so all the clippers, he used to be the guy at the top. He used to work. So when he got fired or quit, whatever, I'm not saying I know specifically, but I heard it was fired, he formed Stylecraft, right? And what Stylecraft was is Gamma with a different name on for the American market. And the reason they got Russo involved is because he already had all the connections for the distribution around America because he got them from Babyliss. And these are only connections that Wall, Andis, Babyliss have. So yeah, it's smart. But when you've seen them at the start and you're like, oh, whoa, Gamma grew so quick, or StarCraft grew so quick, they got the distribution package. It was already there. So it didn't matter if the Clippers were good, whatever. They were going to be in all the stores. And people just have connections like I don't. I'm not from America. I'm not industry. I don't have those connections. So I will never get the auto package. But you don't need the auto package because there's two things. There's a product and there's an end user. All this middle stuff, it helps you distribute your product, yes. But it's not necessary because if all these end users buy from you directly, you don't need them anyway. And every time you get a sale that way, it's a real sale. I'm not going to say pretend, but if you sell to a barber supply, that's not a real sale. You've sold your product, but an end user hasn't yet bought it. So that could be there for a long time, or they could be pushing it out or forcing it out or giving it away with something or doing combo deals or whatever it is. Or it might end up in Ross's 6 months later. But I'm just trying to share with you that it is not as it seems. Like, Wall can release anything tomorrow. And it'll be in every barber supply. And they've got the connections and they've done the legwork and whatever. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just trying to open your guys' eyes. Because some people will message me sometimes and say, why are you not in this barber supply, but this and this person is? And they'll be talking about brands that sell less units than us. And I'm trying to point it out to you, and I'm trying to make it get into your head that it's not the same. And I don't care about that. I don't care about this industry shit and making these connections and shaking hands and going on stage being like, hey guys, just want to let you know the TPLB players, the latest in it. Like, I'm never going to be that guy on stage, and I don't want anyone else to be on stage bullshitting people. Or not even bullshitting people, just boring people. So all I'm trying to do, genuinely now, and if you hate on that, you can. When you see me beef or anything online, I'm either, number one, defending myself, or two, I'm beefing with the competition. That's it. No different to when a fighter is selling a fight. I am trying to get my share, and it's working. And that's how you do it. Like, Wall, Babyliss, all of them, they've got a little bit of my share, and I want more of it. So they're my competition. Anyone else hear me? I'm replying to someone. I'm not doing side missions. I'm not talking about brands who have less, who sell less. I don't care. I'm not saying I went for a jab now and then. If someone asks me, I'll tell the truth, yeah. But I'm not going to make videos about, let's say, Clippers with a Z. I know I just mentioned them, but because the shit. The shit, no one uses them in real life. And it's just the way it is. So, yeah. So all my goal is to have the best quality clippers for the best prices. That's it. And you will not get a better quality clipper on the market than the Play. You will not get a better quality metal brushless trimmer than the X Deluxe. You will not. It's not going to break. It's not going to make noise. The switch isn't going to go in 2 weeks. Like, we have solved these issues. All these issues the other brands have. And you all know it. And yeah, sometimes that's a slow process, and sometimes I didn't turn out perfect, but that's the goal. So anyone hating on that is a weirdo. Is a weirdo. Like, I'm not you barbers, right? I'm talking to you, the barbers. I am not trying to get one over on you. I'm trying to get one over on the bigger companies, right? So fuck them. But for you guys, all I'm trying to do is bring the best clippers out. The best clippers. That's it. The best clippers for the same low prices. So, yeah, that's it. And I will continue to put them out for as little as I possibly can. And that's why, like, the Slime 2's $50 on Amazon. And I regularly sell it for $35. That's why you can get the Play regularly for $95. Like, it's just... Well, we're talking the Play with the grips and this, whatever. But I just want you to understand that. But that's only my goal. So when I get different barbers saying, "Oh, my dad, you're doing this to Bablis, you're doing this," they are not your friend, bro. They're corporations. The people who own that thing have never cut her in their life. And I want to explain one more thing to you also. You know what? No, I'm going to do that on the next video. But this one is about what it was about. So let me know what you think. Tell me your opinions in the comment and tune in for my next video. I'm going to talk about barber owned and what they're tricking you with.